Hi everyone, I just want to share with you something that I learned on my mindfulness-based stress reduction course back in 2017. And it's something that's really made a big difference to my daily life. It's something that I do every day at many times. And it's helped me to make better choices about the activities that I'm wanting to engage in. I've talked before about mindfulness has helped me to not rush from one thing to the next, rushing through my to-do list, never actually stopping. And this is a demonstration of what I mean by that really, and it's called surfing the urge. So I have just made myself a lovely cup of herbal tea. And I was just looking forward to sitting down and drinking it when I noticed that my washing machine has just finished. I don't know if you can see that. Bunch of clothes in the washing machine that all need putting away. So in the past, what I might have done is forget the tea, the washing needs putting away. And usually what would happen when I'm putting the washing away is I'd feel a bit of resentment about that. And usually I would notice something else in that process that needed doing and I would go to do that. And then when I come back to have my cup of tea, it's cold. So then I'm unhappy and frustrated, rush it, drink it, and then move on to the next thing I need to do. And that is just one example. It's just one example of many of why I felt like I was rushing through life from one thing to the next without actually stopping and doing things, small things like drinking a drink that nourish me and make me feel better in myself. So surfing the urge means that I've made that cup of tea and actually I'm not going to deal with that washing because I'm going to drink the cup of tea. Surfing the urge means noticing, how does that feel not to automatically respond and put the washing out? So I notice with real curiosity what's happening in my body. And actually I can feel there's tension in my stomach and I can feel energy in my legs because they're wanting to move and deal with that because I want to get that done so then I can relax. As I said, I won't get to relax if that's the way I live my life because there'll always be more to do. There's always more to do. So I'm noticing how it feels in the body and eventually those sensations of tension in my stomach and that energy racing in my legs passes. And when it passes, I then move and get my drink and I'm going to go and sit down now and have my cup of tea because that anticipation and that urge to respond to things will pass, but we think it only passes by doing the thing that needs doing. But it passes if you just pause and have patience and bring curiosity to the sensations in the body. Real curiosity, like really, how does that feel when I'm not doing that thing that I think I should do, which I'd normally do automatically? And it will pass. And then we have more moments in the day of doing the things that nourish us, that support us. And when we do the things that need doing, eventually I'll put that washing out. I'll do it more calmly and with less resentment and I will feel less stressed. So if you want to know more about me, my website is www.untangled-presence.com. My next 8-week mindfulness-based stress reduction course starts on the 12th of May. It's delivered online every Friday morning from 9:30 till 11:30 and the last session is on the 30th of June and it's weekly from the 12th of May to the 30th of June. So visit my website, drop me a message if you're interested in taking part or just drop me a message if you're interested in learning more about mindfulness. Thanks.